college. Oh, it was a feeling of both excitement and fear. Excitement because I was experiencing college. Oh, if you've ever watched college movies, 22 Jump Street, you will be excited of coming to college. And fear, because people like Nicole keeps telling me, college is difficult, it's hard, it's one of the toughest periods of your life. So I felt those emotions all at the same time. And I remember when I was leaving, my mom looked at me and she said, Abby, remember who you are. You were unique. You were special. Please stand out. Those words stayed in my heart throughout my 4 years here at Marist College. I must tell you, it's not been easy though, because when trying to stand out, there is the fear of being judged. There is also the fear of feeling lonely, and there's also the fear of losing out from your friends. How many of you have ever received those very funky messages from Deborah DiCaprio? Oh, you're freshmen, you probably haven't, but the few ones here, I'm sure you've received those lovely messages from Deborah DiCaprio. Oh, some of you. And then I got one of those messages one day, and the message said, oh, there is a marriage speech tournament. And to me, I was like, wow, this is exciting. I probably should do something like this more. And right there, when I was saying it, another feeling came. No, you can't do this. What if they judge you? What if they laugh at you? What if they say you have an accent? You're from Nigeria. You can't do this. At that moment, I felt judged. I felt less than I was supposed to feel. Maybe some of you are going to feel this way when trying to stand out. But in spite of it all, I summoned up the courage and I went through it. I came out second of it, which was amazing. And then now I have something to put on my resume. So sometimes what I learned from this is that, I like this girl. What I learned from it is that when you're trying to stand out, you get the times when you feel judged. But if you try to live above the judgments you feel in your head and by your friends, you get a competitive advantage, like this girl, where you can make money at a tender age, or some other thing. Like me now, I have a competitive advantage on my resume that says I'm a good communicator, which from judging from this presentation, you know that's not true. But they probably wouldn't know that. So it's fine for me also. And also, I discovered that when you're trying to stand out, there's also the fear of losing your friends. These are people who have supported you maybe from your high school or even from the first year here at college. These are people you've known all the time. I have a friend. She's an amazing person. And if you know me, I am outgoing. I shout, I laugh. I am very loud. Very, very, very loud. And all my friend groups happen to be like this. But I have this very special friend in this friend group. She's more of an introvert. And in order for her to blend into the group, she decided to try being more outgoing like us. That didn't work out well for her though. And then during the junior year, she realized that I was becoming depressed trying to be loud. So she walked up to me and she said, Abby, I have tried this loudness. I can't do it. I don't know how you do it, but I'm going into depression if I continue like this. So I'm going to try to be myself and hopefully you accept me. What I learned from that story was that in trying to stand out, you might lose friends, but it's okay. Because then you get to meet friends that are willing to allow you to stand on their back so you could use the restroom. And those things are the things that matters most. It might not seem much right now, but at the end of the day, they really do matter. What I also discovered is when you're trying to stand out, you feel lonely. Now, I have a couple of friends that, so this is my 4th year now at Marist, and I could boldly say I've never been to Union or Davis. Now, not because of their bad or anything. It was just a personal decision for freshman year that I wasn't going to go to those places. Now, not every night, but most weekends, my friends walk up to me and say, oh, we're going to Union, do you want to come? And I say, no. I don't know if they don't get the memo. They still ask me till now. And each time when they go to Union and Davis, I'm alone in my room and I feel lonely. I feel sad. I watch Netflix over and over again and then I sleep off. And then it continues weekend after weekend. But then something I realized in that state was that I discovered who I was. I discovered something unique about myself. I discovered that it was okay to say no sometimes. I discovered that it was good to stick with the values you had, even if your friends are not believing in it. I discovered that truth when I was feeling lonely. So finally, I would like to tell you that there are times when, in trying to stand out, you will feel lonely, you will feel scared, you will feel judged, you will even feel tense.